Hey everyone, welcome to Pause Menu with Simi. I am Simi, your hostess with the El Mostess. Pause Simi right now, this is more solo, so anything that you see here is more focused on me, not the guest. The videos that you see are not fan requested. They were like, oh, I like playing this game to relax and talk, so mostly you see me talking, no video. And all these are usually more like YouTube compared to like if this was fan requested. This will probably be on YouTube, like, oh, watch me play this. Not YouTube, but like Patreon. Like, oh, we want you to play this. Or if you like say, hey, we are the streams. Sometimes some of the scenes might be on Patreon streams, but most of them will be on YouTube. Pay Patreon, people will be able to see other games that I am playing against my will, more requested. But YouTube's free. But you know, it's me just mostly talking, so I hope you enjoy that. And most of the videos you're going to see are going to be put up at least late of what's happening. I actually accidentally destroyed the original video for this, so I have to start over. I do have a show to go to, not to perform, sadly, but to, ooh, I can definitely make this all the way over here. This is awesome. I can definitely hold them off. Put this here. Yeah, I can definitely hold them all. That's smart, I guess. And then like the smaller troops will end up taking over these ones. And then bam, 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 and then bam. As I go forward, things are crazy in the world. Oh, nope. I guess I screwed that up. I will not be able to block completely, but definitely this way. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach over to here at all in time, but I know I can get this, get this for sure. Over here, we have a bunch of those units, so we're going to have to definitely put my trunk, and we're just like, oh, too short for this. So because of that, we're going to do this. These units should be fine in theory. These units should be fine. So definitely be able to cause damage here. I'm going to, you can definitely tell me, go back one, wait, put you here, drop you off here, and then have you, take over here. It's like a line, so definitely until we get more units to the front line, and bam, that's my key strategy. And right now we have perfect. And then we're gonna go here. I'm saying all this like there and this. Like if if you can't see it, then I need to go in the description. We're gonna use these tanks to put pressure in the middle. Right now he has a bunch of soldiers, so we're gonna use anti-air, but also these are anti-infantry. So put this here. I'm gonna walk forward. This would be a perfect time to actually put, since I have this little barrier here, put one more tanker here and then focus on distance units while I can take them out from afar. This person, his weakness, know where weakness is. Navy unit, move spaces, cost like that, does 1 damage to everybody. That's 2 damage, very annoying. His units for the boats are pretty useful. Let me see. Yeah. And then we end this right here. I'm actually making soup today. I'm feeling like, I don't know a lot of people know this, but like beans, there's like a couple different versions of being sick. There's like stress sick, physically sick, and okay, those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. But being stress sick is a real thing. It definitely can hinder, we need to get rid of this, hinder the experience of the human experience. I'm gonna fall back a little bit, and then push here, fall back. Oh, we can probably move this more a little bit. Okay, and then move him forward. Take this guy out. We got a lot of foot soldiers coming up from the front, back, and then now we have a lot more money. We have enough for we can get our own big boy, but let's get. Ooh, that's really tempting to get. For sure, that's really tempting to get. And then like if I get another one because I have the money, definitely gonna get it. And we can start pushing him back, which will be definitely useful at all. Okay. Yeah, oh, I see what he's gonna do. He's gonna transport that. So what we're gonna do, because this unit can definitely reach here, we're gonna block this off. And we're going to continue our day, and then we're going to come up with 2 more units, because once that tank gets on the other side, that's a good flank for him. All right, so since we broke through the lines, right here, that's the spot we go. Perfect. You can have that. You can have that. And then wait, hopefully you won't be destroyed. That's my biggest fear. Not my biggest fear, but definitely a nuisance, annoyance. Bam, take care of this. We don't have enough. I thought I was close enough. Oh yeah, we are. So we do this, and then this, and then one of these here, and then move one of these down here. Okay, yeah, he's not close enough. Perfect. Perfecto. I recently got into, I think I talked about this, DCM, so I'm gonna be in New York, June 10th to the 15th of 2026. So that's pretty exciting. I had to figure out, so with these units down here, I need to, am I gonna do another one of these? I'm gonna do one of these, save money. And then, oh, this unit. Oh, perfect. Yeah, he's gonna definitely get that. But perfect. Supply. And then we're gonna put this unit right here, blockage, and we're still slowly going forward as a wall, which is great. Oh yeah, if you get those units in that water, in that thing right there, yeah, we need to block this off. ASAP. It's gonna be 2 turns. Yeah, 1. Yeah, we need to definitely block this off. ASAP. Yeah, let's move you super close. So surprisingly, I thought. Oh yeah, it was destroyed. I wasn't paying attention. We're gonna get this out the way. That's a terrible move. So we'll move you to block here. Oh, fudge. I should have moved him to... I thought I moved you up. We're gonna move you here. Move you here. Move you here. Then obviously move you... Obviously move you here, and then join, and then Let's see, is he close to me? No. Review here. I'm taking a big chance here on a lot of this stuff. A lot of big chances. And then, oh, you can't do anything, can you? Oh, you can still do this. Perfect. This is scaring me because my troops are thin. And technically, I'm not doing a lot of damage to them anyway. At all. Which I'm kind of worried about. But I'm excited about hopefully the future of gaming. Really exciting about it. I feel like I was talking to a couple people about this, about comedy. A lot of people say comedy is not the same. Well, not the same. I think comedy is kind of the same. Should I take this over? Yeah. Oh. Oh, you're... Damn, bro. Oh, fudge. Fudge. Fudge, fudge, fudge. Oh, he... Okay, he didn't do it, so... He blocking off the... as a waste. I mean, I guess. Oh, I can come up with a needle take. That will definitely turn the time. This unit's going to be destroyed. I don't know. I should have focused on this unit. One left. It's going to be an easy attack target. One of those units. If I move right here, I feel like it's going to focus on that unit. Let's see, does he have power? 1 damage. You just move 1 space further. 1 HP. I need to heal. These two, I'll save money too. No. Just forget it. We're just gonna get some bam tanks. I could have definitely got some other stuff, but I'm gonna save it, I think. I literally forgot what I was gonna say. I literally forgot what I was gonna say. Man, Abby, and so my friend Jared. I tried to do like a comedy show. It's like called Blackout. Dang, if he really, I mean, I'm telling you, he can definitely do a double flank. He could have, not anymore. He could have definitely did a double flank and like definitely cornered me. But now, not anymore, and I have to leave literally now. So I might have to, when I start talking again, it's gonna be probably full of facts and fun thing. Oh, so close. Yes, we got one thing. All right, so I think you're more of a threat. I think you're a threat, and the cool. Okay, and then we put you here. We take over these 2 cities. More infantry. And then maybe a tank. Yeah. This is not how I thought it was gonna go, but this is a lot better than when I originally played. Like I said, my original playthrough, I didn't get this far, but it was like, I made a couple mistakes. I was like, and he's make mistakes too. But it looks like he's gonna get his full power, which would definitely damage me. And as long as I hold this little arrow, this little path, this straight of Harus. I don't know if that's too soon to say that, but like to hold off. Are we? Oh, so freaking close, bro. So freaking close. Forget it. I'm gonna do it. Reinforcement for sure. Nope, now. And here's the last one. These are the last foot. I'm gonna start doing out heavy masses. Yeah, this is gonna be destroyed. Oh, his, yeah. Darn, I would have had that. If I would have had that, bro. I save it just in case. Man, if I would have had that. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna do 2 more rounds and this is it. Maybe after the superpower. And I just made soup and I have to leave too, man. Like I was saying, like, stress. I think I was feeling like emotional stress. I'm out here in, you know, Hollywood, am writing more screenwriting, stuff like that. I auditioned to do improv at UCB. They have a specific form of comedy. And every time I audition, except for this, I auditioned 4 times, but the second time auditioning was perfect. And Ruin a Hill are these units. Oh man, that was such a loss. Such a loss. Let me see what his thing is, his second. And they're reduced by half. On enemies damage, reduced by half. Him is what it means, like, that's it? Alright, I'll do a superpower. Call me, no, hyperpower. Call me Hyper Knuckles. Call me Hyper Sonic. Guys, we're good in this. Yeah, oh, he took it back? Oh yeah, he did. We're gonna take it back. We're gonna take all that back. Yeah, we're not. Oh, that. And then we're going to do these. No more troops. No more. I mean, I could go all the way around and then do it that way. All right, so how many more? I'm probably gonna do a couple more. What is this day? 15? I feel like this is day 15. Okay. So obviously, boom. Obviously, this one right here. Oh, I destroyed it. All right. Yeah. I only have the little ones down. Caption. Bam, bam, bam. I definitely. Oh man. We're gonna run a fuel right here. And oh yeah, he's gonna refill them. But part of me's like, if I get it like a bigger unit and put them right here. I heard rumors of like a new power, coming out with the new Power Rangers or something. I don't know if y'all know this, but the Power Ranger comic book series is pretty good. What I've heard, I haven't read it. And then I didn't know. Do they have more? Yeah, I need tanks because homeboy is not playing with these. The Power Ranger comic books are pretty good. So I hate to say this, but not to hate to say this, but the Pokemon, no, the Pokemon. Oh, my friend's calling me after. And just like movie magic, we are technically back. Yeah, so I did make it to my show on time, kind of, question mark. I was late. I missed the opening scene. If you know anything about improv, I missed like a couple seconds. So the word and suggestion, but people pretty much liked it and stuff. So was pretty good. I'm glad we're starting here off on a good note. I am hoping to be done. I thought I was going to be done sooner, but looking at this map, we have so much work to do. And I was like, all right, I know I'm going to finish this quickly. Yes, and then Valley. That's Death Valley right there. Any tank that goes down there is definitely gone. And that's why we're going this way. One. Okay, only one. Down two. Capture 3. Join. No, that's dumb as heck. And hopefully, oh, that's only 20. Wait. Capture, and then, sorry buddy, you're gonna be stuck there. So we're gonna send these over here. But I was talking about comic books before, in different comic crossovers. I didn't actually explain. I was just saying like, oh, these are my favorite, and then I got like, blah blah blah, or like text message, you're late. Not late, but I was late. All right, let's be honest. So I'm thinking I should just, because looking at this, a tank, couple troops up here, and a big tank. Never mind, and that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But I have to say, when it comes to comic book series, I hate to say this, I haven't fully read all of the comic book series for Pokemon, but it's from what I read, like here and there, from Pokemon, obviously red to silver, and a little bit of white. I mean, they're not bad. Like the whole concept of a lot of the things, the anime, I'm trying to figure out, like, I think the game, I don't know what inspired what. I think the anime, or the manga came out first, and then the game, and then obviously the anime. The anime is last. That's obvious. Like there's like certain things in the old black and white, but not old Pokemon red and blue, that you do see, but you don't like really comprehend, like the Easter egg of like the truck. Like everyone thought, oh, if you swim over here, that's where Mew is. No, I think it was like technically like an Easter egg, but not really. So like in one of the Pokemon event, I think it's the comic book or the show. I think it was the comic book where there's a truck off of the River City. You get the electric badge, River City or something like that. Where you like the electric gym leader. There's like an Easter egg where you think you're supposed to catch Mew. Really, it's just like an Easter egg of like a throwback, like, oh, this is where this event happens, where someone dropped this ice cream truck. In reality, in the Pokemon's comic book, Blue is the one who catches Mew. Just like if you do like a little hack of like, if you move this Pokemon there and then you fly, if you go to a certain trainer and then before he sees you, you fly away, and then you go to like these bushes, Mew would like show up instead of a Ditto. And people think, you probably think like, oh, this is just a glitch, but part of me thinks that wasn't a glitch. Like that was only, you can do that in Pokemon Blue. You can't do that in Red, because in Pokemon Blue, like the comic book series, Mew was caught by Blue. And then in Pokemon Yellow, Pikachu hops out the Pokeball, because it's like Ash catch him or whatever. No, because I think Yellow, she was the one who can talk to Pokemon. Red couldn't, obviously, but his thing was he fought Blaine, and Blaine, the reason why Blaine and the whole lab is on the same island is because supposedly Mewtwo is made from Blaine's DNA, who's the fire gym leader. So that's why they they literally have like a actual connection. So like when one gets hurt, the other one feels it. That's how like dudes are like. That's why it's on the that's why that is on the island, as well as on the Sevi Islands. Like there's so I'm saying this all wrong. Like one of the things like Pokemon Red obviously had, or Pokemon Blue, like they'll mention Ho-Oh, but you don't see Ho-Oh in that game. They'll mention a Rainbow Bird picks this kid up. The kid who they pick up is Team Rocket's leader, son, Crystal. So Crystal gets captured, and then I think Crystal and Silver gets Pokemon Crystal, and I think Silver gets captured or something like that. They start playing this game, and oh yeah. They get rid of that. They both get captured. So you're like, okay, they get captured. So that's why, in reality, Pokemon, I think Pokemon Silver, no, Crystal gets captured. Crystal is Giovanni's son. Gets captured by a masked person. This masked person's like, doing havoc. Think like, Naruto, Obito, or yeah, masked person, creating habit, destroying stuff, captures the team leader's boss of Team Rocket, captures all the heroes from the old version, red, blue, gold, red, blue, and I think green, captures all of them, put them in his cage. So gold is looking, after he beats the first Elite Four, he finds out that Red and all these legends were missing, so they go to this cave, and that's where Mount Moon, that's where this weird thing happens. And in the anime or in the manga, he actually goes to, oh man, let me just figure this out. I'm gonna go this way, I guess. He goes to, let me figure. Yeah, that'd be fine. He goes to confront the masked person who's captured all these heroes in Mount Moon, and that's when Pikachu learns this new move called Bolt Tackle, because the masked person has control over Legia, has like a mind control of Legia, and Legia is like wreaking havoc. So eventually Legia gets free and gets free, but only is free because of this like mind control contraction or whatever, and gets free because Pikachu does the new move called Bolt Tackle, and that's why you can learn Bolt Tackle in Generation 2. And it's like so many other things like that, like in Fire Red, they go to the Sevi Islands and see Giovanni again, and then like you see Deoxys. Well, in the comic book series, Deoxys is actually fights Mewtwo, but like Blake and Mewtwo are like throughout the whole series at this point is like having an on and off again friendship or whatever, and I think something happens and Blake shows up the last minute and fights Deoxys. But like I said, I have to literally look this up. Maybe next time I'll do like a little, when I play Pokemon or something, I'll like do like a whole thing about it. I'll have a guest on and stuff like that. But it's really, really interesting, the whole story, the whole concept of it all. And it sucks because Nintendo's being like a little pain about like the whole concept of capture monsters. Like you can't control the IP of like capturing monsters. That's Dragon Warriors monster. There's so many things that like IPAs, I mean, I'm glad that they have it a little bit, but at the same time, it's kind of ridiculous. Like the Lord of the Rings, the Shadow of Mordor, the whole series has like the Nemesis program, and that is one of the coolest programs. Like your person or some creature can actually hunt you down. If you destroy or kill them, they can come back for revenge as you're in the middle of a quest. You're like, oh, mind my business, nothing's gonna happen to me, blah blah blah. Next thing you know, that was an accident. Next thing you know, you're being haunted by some person or some creature because you killed it like three episodes ago or three missions ago, and it's coming back for revenge. You're like, oh crap, I did not mean for this to happen. I was too busy minding my own business, and next thing you know, you're like, oh, on doing you do be like doing a regular quest, like escort this person, then your nemesis that you thought you got rid of comes back, and then like on the map it shows you like how many times you kill this person and like or this goblin or whatever, and they can get revenge on you and you can get revenge on them and stuff. Like, it's a really cool concept. Annoying sometimes because you definitely don't know when it's going to happen, and it literally happens at the most inconvenient times when you think you're about to win something or you're about to get a swerve on or whatever, and it just happens. You're like, all right, bro, I need to get someone here because this and this is so annoying right now. I really want to... Where is he at? What his power? Oh, this is gonna be so annoying. I'll wait till he's done with his. I might not. I don't know. I don't think so. But we're still on comic books and stuff like that, and everything. Like, I didn't know DC and Sonic had like a crossover. I was working today because I work on Warner Brothers, and I saw like someone with a DC Heroes Sonic type thing. I didn't think he was going to do that attack right there. I have to use my superpower. Don't destroy me too bad. He had... I'm trying to go off of my memory. So Sonic was the Flash, which I was kind of taken back of. Sonic was the Flash. Superpower? You gotta be kidding me. 0, so you know. Come on. 40%, 50. Focus, man, focus. I really should use it now. Sonic was the Flash. Shadow. No, Knuckles was Superman, which I was not going for that. To me, that didn't make sense. Sonic, Amy was Wonder Woman, I think. Tails was Green Lantern. Like I said, going off memory, so I definitely could be wrong. Oh no, Green Lantern was Silver, which makes sense. Amy was Wonder Woman, obviously. Batman was Shadow, and who else is it? Cyborg, I think Cyborg was Tails. I think that makes sense. And that was pretty much it. But that's what I remember. I run you off the dome. Boop. Oh yeah, you're dead. Oh dang. And we're gonna come up here and get rid of all these. I'm just gonna keep on flanking him with all these beautiful, wonderful tanks. Put you here. Tank. Tank. And that's pretty much it. I was thinking, yeah, it was a pretty cool crossover, and they was telling me like, oh yeah, there's going to be more in the future, but they made a whole comic book series and they had shirts about it, so it was pretty cool. Like, there's very strange crossovers that you kind of forget exist in the world, like Gorillas and the Powerpuff Girls did a crossover. There's actually, a lot of people don't know this, I forgot the universe. There's a universe where specifically Marvel and DC has crossovers, specifically to that universe. Got the universe number, but that is specific. And this is how we're gonna finish this. We're going to get rid of you almost. We need to push you back. And I got you in here, little buddy. So we're gonna go over here. since we dropped you off, you can go in your little merry way. Take this over. Take this over. Ooh, no. That's your job. And then, Zero, you're not a threat to anyone, really. There we go. I guess he can go up there and attack now. And then running some more this way. I think this is kind of good for me a little bit. Because like, if I keep this up, I'll definitely outnumber him and then do these. And then the next turn, once he takes over that, we're gonna get a warship and then start like systematically destroying them on the outskirts. I think that's gonna happen, but he's gonna do that little attack. But I ain't tripping. I ain't worried. Ain't worried, baby. Ain't worried, baby. I forget who says that. I think that's a meme. Alright, baby. I ain't worried. Did it fall back? Oh, I destroyed it. I forgot. So, oh, this is running a little juice right here. Bam. These are the last two troops I want to manufacture from over there. And they're going to be stuck walking. I don't know how your legs get tired. So we're going to get rid of you. I mean, this is smart because they got 4 defense up on mountains and stuff. Really smart. And then we are farmers. Bam. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Destroy that. Move it down. Part of me is like, let's go. Let's have units. Yeah. There. We need this one. Capture. Well, let's take a little bit longer than I thought it was. Capture. I think that's pretty much it. I think next turn, I'm thinking I want to do an octopus thing, but if he was smart, he's gonna. I didn't realize I was kicking his butt that fast. He's going to come up with a octopus or not. I don't know if I want to do. He should have put this one in front of it to block it, but it's whatever. We're flanking this way. One's this troops to this. I guess this one. Down. Yeah, bring him up from the rear. Bam. Come in, take over. Bam. And then move that up the way, and then okay, yes, I can. I don't know. I'm pretty sure some of you can see that this. I used to. This fight is about to take over. Once I get the Neo, it's over. Yeah, let's just do that. I have enough troops, I have enough money. And that should cover it for sure. But another thing in comic books that's happening, Zorro and then Django unleash. So if you don't know anything, Zorro is like a Robin Hood of Mexico. It had 2 movies and was played. I don't remember who the character was played by, but it was a pretty. I thought it was a pretty good series. And then apparently it had a cartoon series as well. So that's coming out. On Django and I can say his name wrong. Django Unleash or Django, and Zorro's having a crossover comic book series, which is that's gonna be freaking amazing and super cool at the same time. Like, who in a million years would have thought like, oh, let's put these 2 together? I mean, I'm not complaining. Oh, we got enough room for one. one move. Bam. So we're gonna put you in there. Put you right here. We're gonna start hiking you out to there. All right. So we're gonna keep going. Bam. Attacking this way. I'm surprised. All right. We need to get in there. So we need to move someone right here. Right. That's a base. Oh, we need to take that over. Once we take that base over, we good. And bam. Yeah, once we take that base over, we good. Dang, but he's really concentrating the troops. He's concentrating the troops everywhere. I mean, that makes sense. He did get rid of that one, so he's pushing back slowly. Slowly for surely. Okay. Yeah, we need to take out these things, because I ain't tired of him getting all this money. 12. That's okay. That's okay. We're just going to do this. And then we'll continue to lay firepower. I think we need to move him up. Right there. 8%. Ooh, you're definitely running out of fuel soon. And this is a good bottleneck for him. Let's move this right here. Closer so we won't get attacked. And we can put pressure right there. And let's get you moving. There we go. There we go. And yeah, so once we take over one of these bases down here, we'll be in a much better predicament for sure. By a long shot. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought for sure, but it happens. I sometimes wonder how people view certain things. Like, everyone relates to certain things in different ways. Like, a lot of people relate it to the Superman movie and Zootopia being very, very political. But the creators literally came out and said, no, it's not. And if the creators came out and said, it's not, it's not. That's just my opinion. No, that's a fact. If they didn't say anything and say it is, then yeah, it is political. Oh man, you know, with the tank up here. And sometimes people resonate with whatever movement those characters are going through. I need to. Okay, we need to get rid of this because that's annoying. That's just a fact. Because if it was, people would say it's political. But I think it's crazy because those movies came out, and I think because they made the level of success, or maybe people recognize those movies like, oh yeah, this is very political. But if you watch Black Panther, that is. I mean, and no one, I guess, pressured those the creators of Black Panther, not Black Panther, Black Adam, Black Adam's, the new Black Adam, or even Black Adam before. His character is he takes back his country after an invading force, and it's kind of Doctor Doom a little bit, but maybe in a different way of like him being a dictator, technically, which he is. That's gonna be destroyed if I go there. Him being a dictator. Oh, I can't move. Oh, never mind. Him being a dictator. Is Mox on land? This does not. This looks like it's its headquarters is higher. Oh, that's why. Okay. I can't believe I forgot. Dr. Doom, which I'm starting to like Victor Van Doom more and more every time I see comic clips and read things about him. He's technically, I guess, a liberator of his own country in the sense of like he did take it over throughout their government, but he made it better for the people to the point where the people don't rebel. In fact, when people like Tony Stark, other people come in and try to fight, or Fantastic Four try to fight Victor, they're like, what are you doing? He's the homie. Ease up. Get off of him. They're willing to actually fight, and people think like, oh, they're being mind controlled. No. Dang, I should have moved out the way. Victor treats his people right. Treats his people right indeed. Oh, we might be able to do a little. Nope. I thought I destroyed you. Oh, we'll just be right here. Supply. Okay, we might be able to take this. Oh, you about to die too, man. Not die, but like you have a thing too. Alright, so what are we gonna do? We can move, and then he'll be stupid enough to abandon his post. Let's move back. Let's see what happens. Let's see. And then let's, just in case, there we go. Just in case. But every movie resonates with people. Every movie gives hope to people. And sometimes you might watch a movie and be like, hey man, I relate to this movie because it's about this guy who gets dumped on by this girl, and like he's trying so hard, and then the creator comes out and say, no, it's about this guy who should understand that she didn't want him this whole time, and that maybe he needed to listen to her signs, like she did not want to be in a relationship, but yeah, he kept on trying to press the matter. And if you know what movie that is, message me, because you dirty dog. He's gone. I'm not gonna be able to get that back. That's gone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end this. When it's right here, take this over. No more games. We're not doing. We're not doing this no more because there's too many of y'all, and they're all, and he can't even move. Part of me's like, can he attack him? He can. Can he move forward? He can't move forward or back. There we go. There we go. Yeah, okay, you might have won this up here, but this is taking way too long. Do you think you're gonna send some people over? I mean, technology-wise, I would have probably sent someone over to it too, but what do I know? Spirit Airlines, dang, that sucks. Spirit Airlines is closed. And it's crazy, like there's a whole thing about government intervention. I don't know if how you feel about if you want your government to intervene. Sometimes if a company fails, people like company fails. But there's like this whole backstory of like how Biden didn't want the companies to merge with Blue Jet because of like Blue Jet would have bought it. They would have jacked up the prices and make it more expensive. And then like the whole corporations are like talking to the current administration about like, oh, let's make sure that Spirit fails. So once they fail, there won't be no cheap airlines for people to go to anymore. That's a whole thing, which they're happy about because now they have no cheap competitor, which destroys competition. But like, you don't want your government to always bail out companies who do not a great job of managing the money. but at the same time, like they were actually actively going out the way to make it so this company will fail, so the government won't bail them out, which I don't know if it will that. It's like an annoying double standards. Oh, annoying double standards for sure. Oh, that's destroyed. Get revenge. Yeah, is he near me? Oh yeah. Bro, get out of there. Here we go. How do you feel about this? 21, that's not going nowhere. Bam. And then, bam. Oh, you just stop making these. So, and it kind of reminds me of like how sometimes we don't see things how it is. We just see it at face value. So now Spirit's gone. That means not only there's not going to be a cheap, no matter how cheap it was. Maybe it went under because of lawsuits. Maybe it went over because of poor management. But it still offered cheap flights, which is needed for people, because we all can't afford, and we shouldn't have to like pay hundreds of thousands of dollars just to travel. Poor people want to travel too. Broke people need to travel. We need to travel to other places in this country to see it, to experience. We don't want to stay in your same place. And that way we can have better understanding. And then people, when they travel from Miami to, I don't know, Texas, spending money on tourism, it's like a whole thing. So if poor people can't go to these places, rich people can only buy so much. A rich person can only buy one yacht. Yeah, that's why McDonald's was failing for a long time, because they forgot their goals. They are food for the brokes. Not all broke people, but like for people who want some quick food. You're not gonna make $100. You're not gonna make $100. No one's not gonna spend $20 for a fast food place. That's not the goal. The goal is to get something cool, some quick food to eat, and be happy. Feel like a king for a little bit, or a prince. You know, whatever floats your mojo. Oh crap! We did it, everyone. Did this just leave the other ships? Yeah, they're gonna. This one's gonna run out of fuel, and this one. But yeah, that's. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry, this whole thing was if you were just watching this, like, what is he doing for so long? But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all soon, and keep it classy. Bam, wada bing, wada boom. This one took me way longer. I'm probably got a B. Yeah, speed was terrible. Power, technique, I don't know what I was doing there. But yeah, sucker. Bye.